Welcome to the summary of Episode 6, Like Water. February 1st, 2017. Roy is outdoors training Protector by firing snowballs with his mechanical arm. Although Protector doesn't seem to have much conscious knowledge of fighting, his instincts kick in and he easily holds his own against Roy. Lilith is fascinated and goes inside to wake up Victor. Asleep, Victor dreams about a gigantic fire burning and moving through the city and immolating everything in its path. As the fire gets closer, a pale young woman in a dark cloak appears next to him. She says, "She's coming. Help her," then starts screaming. From the hallway, Lilith hears Vic screaming and runs in the room with Vic's father to wake him up. Opening credits. February 2nd, 2017. In Atlantis, Calderon is visiting Garth. They discuss Calder's work with the team and Garth's position as an instructor of sorcery. They discuss their love for Tula, and Garth wishes that Calder would stay in Atlantis so they could be close. Calder shares that he has adopted the Atlantean status of Cherok Do Mai, which means he swears to never love another. Someone or something is spying on them. On monitor duty at the Justice League satellite, Guy Gardner is alerted to yet another attempted escape at Bel Rev. Nightwing prepares to investigate and Captain Marvel offers to join him. Gardner and the captain exchange snarky comments as Guy whispers to Dick that Marvel's had an attitude problem since he started high school. Protector joins Victor, Lilith, and Roy for breakfast. When they ask how he slept, Pro tells them that he dreamed about a frightening, fiery realm. There was a young woman in a dark blue cloak with pale skin, and she seemed both comforting and scary. The cloaked figure urged him to find her and help her. Astonished, Roy says that he also dreamed about the same woman and similar surroundings. Vic is surprised that everyone except Lilith has dreamed about this, considering her powers. Lilith shrugs and says she has no control over it. At Bel Rev, Nightwing and Captain Marvel arrive to see the side of the prison blow up and Monsieur Mallah rush in. Plastique suddenly appears behind them and begins fighting the heroes. As Mallah reappears from inside the prison with the brain, Plastique says that the entire prison is laced with explosives. She tosses Nightwing a phone and says that she will text him a deactivation code when they have escaped completely. Reluctantly, the heroes let them go. Aquaman returns from a mission and is greeted by Queen Mira. She says that Calder is visiting and seems troubled. Aquaman tells her that Calder is an adult and no longer needs his advice. Mira replies that one's role as a mentor doesn't end just because their protege ages. Aquaman praises her wisdom and heads off to see him. Aquaman finds Devil Ray standing over Calder's unconscious body. They have a ferocious fight with Aquaman ultimately prevailing and mercilessly beating him. Suddenly, Black Manta appears and blasts Aquaman. Though he drains nearly all his energy, Manta manages to subdue the Sea King. He then escapes with Calder and the badly injured Devil Ray. Lilith is taking an afternoon nap and dreams about a young woman in a blue cloak, but the color keeps switching to white. Unlike the flaming environment the others saw, Lilith sees a mountain range, flashing lights in the sky, and a portal next to her. She opens her eyes calmly. Lilith runs to tell the others that they need to leave immediately for Lewis Range in Montana to help the individual mentioned in their dreams. As they change into their costumes, Lilith also informs Protector that he has the ability to create travel portals, like the one that brought him to Egypt. Pro is astonished, but agrees to try. Through Protector's portal, they arrive at Lewis Range just in time for a spacecraft to land. They are unsure what to expect, but a golden-skinned alien steps out and smiles at them kindly. In the closer, the light welcomes the brain back to the inner circle. Just then, Steppenwolf enters. He tells the light that en route to Earth, he stopped by Mars and slaughtered a few dozen Martians, thinking that their blood could be reverse-engineered to imbue shape-shifting abilities. He tosses a Martian head onto the floor as a gift. So, just a few comments on this 6th episode. The centerpiece of the episode is the Atlantis stuff. Garth and Calder are both still grieving the loss of Tula. Calder has the added pain of having his one true love not reciprocate his feelings. It's ambiguous whether Garth is suggesting a romantic partnership with Calder, but he is certainly expressing a desire for them to be close again. I created the Atlantean custom that Calder adopts to keep him out of relationships. Not every character has to be paired up with another, and Calder has decided to remain devoted to Tula. Aquaman and Mera are a fun couple, and their conversation reestablishes Aquaman's lifetime role as a mentor. I wanted this episode to have a lot of action as a counterpoint to all the dreams. Devil Ray was created for the Justice League cartoon as an analog for Black Manta because the show didn't have the rights to use the character. Here I have imagined him as Manta's top agent who is actually able to subdue Kaldur'ahm. When Aquaman pops in and attacks Devil Ray, we witness the Sea King's rage as he just about beats the villain to death. Black Manta is able to knock out Aquaman with his powerful optic blasts by blasting him in the back and pouring on the power. We know the Light has promised to take back Manta if he kills his son, so by abducting Calder, we'll see what he decides. I loved Captain Marvel's appearances in the first season of Young Justice, and his obvious desire to hang out with the team, who are much closer to his biological age. As he and Nightwing try, and fail, to prevent Monsieur Mallah and Plastique from breaking the brain out of Belle Reve, it highlights the fact that exceptional powers and skills are sometimes no match for an intelligent gimmick. Plastique is usually a third-rate villain, but her clever plan works and caps another action scene. This episode introduces both Raven and Starfire. I'll talk about Starfire in the next episode, but Raven appears in 4 different dreams of our Proto-Titans group in this one. We get a hint of events to come with each slightly different dream, with the cities on fire, the protection of Starfire, and even a glimpse of Raven's white outfit. The closing scene with Steppenwolf casually mentioning slaughtering a bunch of Martians is intended to demonstrate his capability as a warrior. As we know, Martians are gifted with a hefty range of abilities, so this was no easy task. Just as the Light has co-opted mind control methods in the past, we'll see where they go with shape-shifting tech. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and look for many more episodes to come. Also, please leave comments about what you did or didn't like, and why. Take care.